Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Brooke, or Baby Sims, and today we are building a workplace thing. I don't really know the right word to describe this, but I'll explain it. So basically, my sim, Luna, she works in the style influencer career. And with that, if you don't know, that's a base game career that was given to us in an update a long time ago now, where you can design outfits and work as like a fashion designer type of thing. So that's what she does. And Cora, my other sim, her mother works as this as well. But in my storyline purposes, Ellie, which is who this place is named after, and we'll get to that. Cora's mom, Ellie. She like is a famous style influencer. She's like the Sims version of like, I don't know any famous fashion designers all of a sudden, but you know what I mean. Like, she's like the famous fashion designer for SimCity. Like, she designs most of the clothes, and she actually owns a shop, which I'm going to be redoing in my save file at some point or another. But either way, I have like a retail shop in my game that I downloaded from the gallery about probably 5 years ago that I've renamed now to be like Ellie's Boutique or something like that, and it's a retail clothing store, and that's where my Sims buy all of their clothes. And I'm the type of person who plays super realistically, so like when my Sims want to say they have a party tonight, right, like it's a New Year's Eve party, and I want them to have an outfit, I don't just like click on the dresser and click plan outfit. I make them go to the store and then I go into like the closets that I put on the retail lots and then click plan outfits there, and then I dress them up in the outfit. And then I have like a system in my brain of how much things cost, and then I just remove that from their fund, so they actually have to buy the outfits they want to buy. So yeah. Yeah, so she owns that store, and that's like her store. She sells like her, what is snap crackling and popping in my room? Anyways, yeah, so was that, I don't know, anyway, not my problem. So she owns this building here. This is like her fashion studio for her workers that make the clothes and they design the clothes, and then also like a kind of like a modeling agency too. So it's kind of like that. I don't know. Reason I built this was because my sim worked as one, and I listen, I know this is a very unpopular opinion. I love active careers in The Sims 4. In fact, I try to make my Sims careers all active. Even if they are not active careers, I will make it active some way or another. And I did that before we had active high school, like before high school years came out. I actually placed a high school lot, and then I would be there. Like, I don't know, that's just kind of what I do. I like to know what's going on with my Sims. I like to control that. I don't know. So I love active careers. My Sim Cora, she's a doctor, so that's already active. And then her fiance, actually, Hudson, who's my main sim, he's like my legacy heir. He is a scientist, so already active. And the style influencer career is one of those like half jobs things where it's like, so it's not an active career, but you can work from home, and that makes it kind of active because then you have to do work tasks from home. And what I do with this lot is that I make Luna work from home, and then I travel to this lot, and I created a bunch of other style influencers, and I put them all in a group together using Get Together. And then I made the club requirements be like level 2 painting, and they have to be in the style influencer career. And then for the activities, I just make them paint, and then I actually put it as write on the computers, but they're not actually writing in my brain. They're like typing up reports or answering emails or designing clothes on the computer or just things like that, you know what I mean? So I come here, I start the club gathering, and all of them kind of go and do their own thing in the offices. And Ellie, she is the leader of the group because she owns this building, and she has her own office, which we're actually doing the layout for upstairs here that you just seen. So that's kind of the way I do this, and it's been a lot of fun, and I'm having a lot of fun, and I actually really love style influencer career. I think it's really fun. I've added to it, and I've kind of added my own little twist to things in my head. So here's like a day in the life, which I was thinking of making a short / TikTok of anyway, but we'll see. So what I do with Luna is that she goes to work, and I start the club gathering, and then depending on what the work from home task is, I usually have first, which is usually either like write style column, take a picture, like it's something so simple. So I do that first just to get out of the way, and then I stay here till 6 p.m. because that's technically the hours of her career. And what I do is, depending on the day, and a part of the style influencer career is making outfits by clicking on your sim and clicking like make female or masculine trend, and then you make an outfit in cast. You can use your CC, everything like that, and then you'll see sims around the town wearing that outfit. So I like to do that as well. Sometimes I'll get her to do that. But what I'm actually doing nowadays is, so another part of the career is making over sims, which, by the way, obsessed. I love that. So basically, you see a sim on the street that's kind of ugly and they need a makeover desperately. Like, you know, one of those like pre-made townie sims that are like a random townie that's wearing whack outfits, and you're like, not happening. With a style influencer career, you can just click on them, click make over sim, and they'll take you in a cast, and then you can change their hair, you can change their eyebrows, you can change their outfits, you can all of that. So that's what I do with her. And then after that, since I added like a little photography studio in here for like modeling, and I also added a runway, after I make them over, I bring them up into here, and then the sim makes over stands in front of like this little white backdrop in like the little photography modeling room, and then Luna takes their picture. And I added a lot of the frames that came with growing together on the walls, and then I put the picture up on there, and then I sell the rest of the pictures. I take like 5, put 1 in the frame, and I sell the rest to publication, which gives my sim extra money and fame as well. So this is like the little modeling studio I was telling you about just then. So I put like a camera, and there's a little white backdrop, and there's just like this little stool, but I did remove that. And then I did put like one of the Myshuno stuff pack X marks things, because then you can click on it and you can click ask person to stand here, and then they will. And then I use my custom poses to make them pose, and then I take the pictures, put them on the frame, sell it, and that's kind of how that goes. So in my mind, it's like she's making over the sim and giving them outfits from the brand of clothing that Ellie makes and the fashion in her company makes, and then the person models for them, and then they sell the picture, and that person gets on like the website. You know what I mean? Like, you know when you're shopping online and they have like those models that are modeling the clothes from that company? That's kind of what I think this is doing in that way. So I like that as well, and that's another thing I'm really enjoying doing with this career. So yeah, if you're playing with the style influencer career and you need it to be a little more interesting, here you go. I built a nice lot for you and you can go right ahead. And if you do play with this, make sure to let me know and send me screenshots. But I don't know why I said all that, because you can't actually play in this right now because I'm still playing offline. Because, you know, don't you just love it when EA releases a pack and then it doesn't work? I personally think it's the best. So I've been having a couple weird things, as you probably just saw on the screen there. I keep getting this notification every like 10 in real life minutes that says like Sims delivery error, and then I don't know, maybe I went offline in the middle of a Sims delivery or something. I don't know what's going on. Either way, it keeps happening. I'm just ignoring it. Nothing bad's happened to me yet. But the reason I'm not updating is because people are saying that like saves are corrupting and their games aren't working and all of this and that and this and that and the other thing, and I'm just not looking for that vibe. You know what I mean? Not what I want. Not really what I'm looking for. I would actually never get over it, and I'd probably cry for weeks on end if I lost my sim save. So, you know, it just can't happen, y'all. It just can't happen. And yeah, so yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but I'm sorry that I haven't been making videos or uploading in a little bit. It's been a stressful time, and also it was the holidays. Like, it was New Year's and Christmas. That can't really use that as an excuse. It's January 10th. Holiday's been over, but you know what I mean. Either way, I don't remember the last time I uploaded. Let me check. I don't know when the last time was. Also, if you can hear my chair, I am so sorry. I have the oldest chair known to man, and it's like, I've definitely talked about this before, but imagine like that desktop chair or that desk chair that everybody in like the 2000s had. It's like black leather, all ripped up. Yeah, that's my chair. That's my chair. I didn't upload for 13 days now, so I didn't upload since December 28th. So yeah, no, I can use the holidays as an excuse. It was the holidays and I was busy. But as for the last 10 days, I have been actually kind of a little bit busy. I've been out with celebrating different things in that with my boyfriend's family, and then yeah, going to doctor's appointments because life and things. So my sincerest apologies that I haven't been uploading, but here I am. I'm trying my best. Thank you so much for 600 subscribers, by the way. That's great. Thank you very, very much. I love you all very, very much. One of my videos is doing really, really well as well. It's my MCC Command Center. What am I talking about? MC Command Center videos has 18,000, going on 19,000 views. Thank you so much for all the love on that. That is insane. I never expected to get that much views on a video ever. So thank you so much. I think that's amazing, and I'm so glad you guys like that tutorial. I know it's a hard mod to use, so yeah. I'm actually not being very professional at the moment. Not that YouTube is a place where I guess you have to be professional. It's my channel, so I don't have to be anything. But I'm actually currently checking Twitter as I'm making this video because I got sidetracked. But anyway, we're actually doing a lobby right now, which ends up changing because I forgot that this is a penthouse and that you need a elevator and a mailbox and a trash can. So changing a little bit in the lobby. But I actually made like this fake counter with this fake chair because I didn't want the Sims using the computer there, because then it just, you know, it just wouldn't be right. It just wouldn't be right, and I didn't want that. So yeah, I am hungry. Not that it has anything to do with anything. Last video I made the video with the townhouses, I was so chaotic the whole time. I was telling like a story time about a teacher I had. My bad. I didn't realize I spent the entire video ranting and raving about a teacher I had in 6th grade. That's so typical of me. So sorry about that. What was I just gonna say? I am so sidetracked because I'm like thinking of something and also trying to think of what to say. Anyway, this is the modeling room I was talking about with all the picture frames. So every time Luna makes over a sim, I bring them up here and they stand there, use poses, take a picture, put it in the frame, sell the others. It's great. Love that system, and I'm loving it very much. But I'm seeing on Twitter right now that a lot of people are saying that if you have a multi-unit lot with the new for rent pack, and it has more than 6 units on one lot, it will like, I don't know, it will corrupt your save or something like that, and that's not the vibe, and that's not really what I want, you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know, I'm seeing a lot of people, yeah, like this person said my oldest save is now corrupted, 2015-24, that's so sad. Yeah, and they had a 14-unit apartment, and then someone said, it's over 6, and then everybody else is saying that theirs is too! Oh no. That is just absolutely insane. What I have to do is, I don't know, if I do decide to get the pack, because I keep thinking about it, all my mods have been, like, fine to use since, like, a week after the update, which was a whole month ago now, and this is the longest I've ever gone without updating, but, like, it's broken. I don't want to, you know what I mean? I don't want to do that. That's not so whiny. I'm so sorry. Either way, I'm just, like, I'm baffled by the fact that they released this, and then they're just, like, not gonna fix it. And then they're just, like, releasing kits. You know what I mean? They're just, like, releasing kits, and they're supposed to be releasing a roadmap here soon. But, like, I just find that kind of weird, because, like, if the game is not working, people's saves are getting corrupted, wouldn't you want to fix that first before you start releasing other packs that could potentially have the same bug or worsen the bugs? You know what I mean? I don't know. Sims team is questionable for me, so, yeah, that's just weird, I guess. Anyway, how have you guys been? What have you guys been doing lately? How was your holiday season? Because I had a pretty good holiday season. I didn't really do too much. Like, I was out with my boyfriend's family and my grandmother was here and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just been, like, a good time. I'm so distracted today. I'm so sorry. I'm really hungry. And I'm also trying to think, because after this, I think I'm recording another video. And I have so many videos that need to be voiced over, as well as fully clip edited and things like that. But, like, I just keep forgetting to do it. And also, they're really long videos, and it's hard for me to find a long period of time to voice over a video that's available to me. So, my apologies. But I need to take a sip of my Cherry Coke, so. I'm currently drinking it out of this, like, it's one of those, like, metal cooling cups. It is not a Stanley. I'm gonna get close to the mic just to say it's not a Stanley. It's not a Yeti. Do you hear my chair? That's so sad. Anyway, it's a central perk cup, like from the show Friends, but it's like metal and it keeps it cold. And I know you guys are gonna be like, what's the problem with Stanley? That's basically the same thing. I know, except mine costed $4. Stanleys are expensive for no reason, and dare I say, maybe problematic, hot take, useless. Because here's the thing. This cup, this central perk cup, it's bigger than the Stanleys. Keeps my drink cold. It was $4. It was $4. And Stanleys are like, I've seen ones that are like $50, $60. And they do the exact same thing. I just don't get it. You know what I mean? I think it's like it's the brand type of thing. Same as, I don't know. I'm not one of those people who's into like the brand name things. You know how people like, they only get their leggings from Lululemon. That's like fine. If you like Lululemon, you go right ahead. They do have nice leggings, I'll admit. But me personally, I'm more of a person to go to Costco and buy the same exact looking leggings for like $10 instead of $100, because I just don't get the point in spending more money for things that are like the exact same. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I'm for dupes. I am not for the real thing. I have all makeup dupes too. Like, I have like the Rare Beauty dupes and everything. Because again, if it does the same thing and it looks the same on my face, then why would I need to spend so much money for the real thing? You know what I mean? I don't know. It's not that I'm judging you for it. If you do that, that's perfectly fine. I just personally don't understand it. But either way, we're almost done this video. We have like 4 or so minutes left. I'm just doing like the upstairs now. There's a bathroom upstairs, a little seating area, then there's the office area for the employees. And you'll notice when I'm furnishing that one of the desks there are like empty, and it's because it's my Sims desk. There's also like a I don't know what you'd call this, like a meeting room type of thing, and it's, I don't know, for like people to stand up. Ellie most likely to stand up and be like, I don't know, great time today. Or for special guests, maybe they have like a famous influencer come in and they talk about meetings and that. And they also have a conference room on the other side with like the long table and the stocks stand thing. So yeah, there's that too. At the beginning of this video, if you heard weird noises, my boyfriend was sleeping behind me and it was probably him snoring, and I'm gonna call him out for it because I don't know, I just feel like doing that today. But yeah, I had a friend over last week. We watched The Boys. If you guys haven't seen The Boys, definitely watch it. Actually, I take that back. If you're under the age of 18, don't watch it. If you're under the age of 18, do not watch The Boys. Even if you're like over the age of 18 and you're sensitive to blood, gore, and not, you know, appropriate. The best way I can put it is Wicked Whims IRL, woohoo related content. Maybe don't watch it. But it's a lot. But it's a really, really good show if you're into, you know, it's a superhero show, but it's also not really a superhero show. I don't know how to explain it, but either way, just watch it. It's good. And if you haven't watched it, I love you. I also love that show. What are some of your favorite shows? I have like the same 5 favorite shows, and I don't switch them up pretty much ever. And mine would be like Friends for sure. I can't sleep without having Friends on. Big Bang Theory is another one. It's up there with Friends. Pretty Little Liars. Shameless is, I think, one of my favorite shows of all time. The Boys is now one of my favorites. I like BoJack Horseman quite a bit too. I don't know. I like a lot of shows. I'm kind of picky when it comes to TV shows, to be honest. Like, Euphoria. I can't believe I missed that. That's my number 1 right there. And Euphoria is my number 1 favorite show. But I'm really picky with the shows I watch. I don't know. I'm picky with everything. Absolutely everything. Toxic trait of mine. But yeah, we're pretty much done this video in a couple seconds here, maybe minutes. I don't really know. I'm just kind of putting in some final details, some chairs and things like that, because why not? But yeah, I'm pretty sure we're like done. So I'm going to start my outro in a second. I can't see the end of the video. My thing is cutting me off. It's like all black on the side. But either way, thank you so much for watching this video, everybody. I love you so much. And yeah, in the description down below, you can find all my socials where you can talk to me. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Alright, bye everybody.